what is a B-series burstable virtual machine? Now, there are some virtual machines or some applications that do not require your CPU to be at 100% all the time. And Azure gives you an option where your virtual machine can accumulate certain amounts of credits when it's at low CPU percentage. And when the workloads require 100%, it can use that certain credits. So to make things clear is B-series virtual machines are ideal for workloads that do not need the full performance of CPUs continuously, like web servers, proof of concepts, small databases, and build deployment environments. These workloads typically have burstable performance requirements. The B-series provides you with the ability to purchase a VM size with a baseline performance that can build up credits. So you have a baseline performance and then you build on the credits when the CPU percentage is low, when it's using less than its baseline. And when the CPU has accumulated credits, the VM can burst above the baseline using up to 100% of the vCPU when your application requires a higher CPU performance. Now let's look at this in the Azure portal. So if I click on my VM, I can see over here that I have a standard B-series virtual machine. So in this instance, in this case, I have a burstable virtual machine. So if I scroll down to matrix and let's select a metric, let's select the CPU credits consumed. So if you're following along in this Azure Monitor series, in the previous video, I showed you that my CPU percentage was using this application called Heavy Load, and it would burst my CPU usage to 100%. So that's when I used my CPU credits. So if I go to CPU credits consumed, you can see that when my CPU percentage was at 100%, it was using a lot of credits that it had accumulated. So if I go to my CPU credits remaining, you can see that there is a straight line. And then when my instance burst into 100%, my credits came down lower. So basically, I was using my credits. It was bursting to 100% of CPU, and hence the baseline credits that was 60 were now being reduced to below 50. And if my CPU was continuously at 100%, then my credits would go down to 0. So what happens when your credits go all the way down to 0? If you are using 100% of the CPU for X amount of time and your credit reaches a 0 capacity, means that your VM will only work at the baseline CPU percentage. If it requires more, then you need to accumulate credits again. And that is the feature of the burstable virtual machine. I hope you understand the burstable instance, and I'll see you in my next video.